Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious ground beef empanadas that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare this amazing empanadas at home, these are the ingredients. I have margarine, cumin, smoked paprika, black pepper, chicken bouillon, garlic powder, bell pepper, half a bell pepper, half an onion, corn, ground beef, Chihuahua cheese, nice, it melts perfectly. That's for the filling. For the dough, we need water, salt, unsalted butter, and all-purpose flour. So let's get started. I want to start first preparing the dough for the empanadas. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 stick of unsalted butter, and to this I'm going to use half a cup of water and 2 tablespoons of water. I'm going to add it in here. I am going to incorporate it really good. And once you could create a ball, then we are going to knead for about 5 minutes. Let me remove all of this. Let me put it in the center. And we are going to knead for 5 minutes. Look at this. We're going to let it rest for at least 30 minutes while we prepare the filling. I have half an onion that I'm going to dice, half a bell pepper, a green bell pepper. Once this is nice and diced, let's go to the stove where I have 1 pound of ground beef. I'm going to pull it apart. I'm going to add all the seasoning. 1 teaspoon of all the seasoning, black pepper, chicken bouillon, smoked paprika, garlic powder, margarine, and cumin. We are going to add everything in here. We're going to add the onion and the bell pepper. We're going to cook it in medium heat. Just like that. It really doesn't take too long. There's no need to add any oils. Cook the meat so that the meat cooks in its own juices. Once it's been cooking for about 10 minutes, you're going to add the corn. I'm adding 1 cup of frozen corn. I'm going to cook it for about 4 minutes, making sure that there's no liquids in the center. And now I'm going to transfer it into a plate so it comes to room temperature. Once it's at room temperature, I am going to add 1 cup of the Chihuahua cheese. This Chihuahua cheese really is delicious. The flavor amazing. Now I am preparing myself to make and roll out the dough. Look how soft this is. I am going to roll it out and I am going to make my small little discs so I could make my empanadas. This dough comes out so flaky and delicious that I'm sure you guys are going to love it. You could use a cookie cutter. I'm using a little plate and I'm just gonna make my circles. Put them on the side, and with the rest of the dough, I'm going to make another ball, let it rest while I finish making the empanadas, and then I'm going to use this dough and I'm going to roll it out one more time. Once you knead it for a minute or 2, then put it back on the plate, cover it, and start making your empanadas. Look at this. I have a little gadget that I bought at Amazon, and I'm going to show it to you so that you could prepare your empanadas and they come out perfect and they're all the same size. Look at this. This is the little gadget I found. I'm going to add my little piece of dough inside, and now I'm gonna fill it. Be generous with your filling, and they're gonna come out perfect. Look, you press on it and look how beautiful your empanada will come out. This is time consuming, but let me tell you, once you make these amazing and flaky empanadas, you are going to really continue making this amazing dough. And the filling, just amazing, because there's no too much juices in there, so the empanada is not going to open when you deep fry it. Look how easy this is. Of course, I'm going to stay making the rest of the empanadas, and I'll show you when I am done. Once you are done with all your empanadas, you are going to put them in the refrigerator for at least 20 minutes. So when you fry them, they are really going to get nice and crispy and flaky. So I'm going to take them to the refrigerator, and I'm going to keep them there for 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes, I'm getting the vegetable oil nice and hot. I added a little piece of tortilla, and when the tortilla floats up, that means the oil is ready for you to add your empanadas. I'm going to cook them until they become golden brown. And let me tell you, it doesn't take too long for them to get nice and flaky and golden brown. I am going to continue with the rest of the empanadas. I can't wait to enjoy and to show you how delicious and how amazing they come out. Like I said, once you prepare this dough, you are going to continue enjoying this amazing flaky dough for your empanadas. Look at this. Of course, you could add them to some paper napkins or put them in the rack so that you could get the excessive oil out of your delicious empanadas. With this recipe, I got 20 empanadas ready to go. Let me show you how they look and how my family is already enjoying them. They are delicious when they're nice and hot. Look at this. Look how flaky the dough is. Look at the filling. It's nice and hot, and that's exactly how you want it. Of course, I'm preparing the presentation plate, and I'm adding the rest of the empanadas in here. I'm going to enjoy them with a delicious homemade guacamole that, of course, you guys already have on my channel. But let me show you the texture, how thin it is, how flaky the dough is. The filling, just amazing. All those spices, the cumin, the margarine, the chicken bouillon, garlic powder, the smoked paprika. Oh my gosh, they really made the meat so delicious. Look at this. Of course, I am going to add some guacamole right on the top, and I'm going to have to say, excuse me, I am going to enjoy it. I'll see you in just a little bit. If you liked and loved this recipe, please leave me thumbs up. See you in a bit. My friends, I am completely done with this amazing empanadas. Ground beef empanadas, nice and flaky from the outside. The dough came out amazing. of course, with some guacamole that you already have on my channel. You're going to love this recipe. Excuse me. Amazing. When you cook with love, everything comes out perfect. I wish you guys were here to taste it with me. Can't wait for you guys to enjoy this amazing recipe. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated, so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. Thank you so much for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share, and I will stay enjoying these amazing homemade empanadas. Nice and flaky and delicious. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.